welcome everybody to Best of Bricks. Today we're going to be having a look at set 75312, Boba Fett Starship, also known as the Slave One. So this set needs no real introduction. The Slave One is one of the most iconic starships in the Star Wars universe, but this particular one is part of the Mandalorian series. This set contains 593 pieces and retails for £45 in the UK or $50 in the US. The set includes two minifigures, so we've got the new Boba Fett, which is a really nice version of him with nice arm printings, and then we have Mando, which is the Beskar version, which is pretty standard, but we do get the Beskar spear with this one. So on the front of the box we've got a nice big illustration of the Slave One with Boba Fett inside it, firing his stud shooters, and in the bottom corner we've got the two minifigures, and the top right we've got the Mandalorian. So on the back of the box we've got the Slave One in its landed position, and we've got Boba Fett putting his carbonated bounty away in the back of his starship. On the bottom we've also got a few of the features on there. So we've got the stud shooter, we've got a little grip that comes out the back so you can pick it up. We've got the rotating wings, and it's also got a little displacer land, which I'll get onto later on. On the side of the box we've got a 1:1 scale Boba Fett and some white standard greebling running up. Unfortunately my box got damaged. And on the other side of the box we've got another little illustration of the Slave One with Boba Fett piloting it. So let's open it up, see what we've got inside the box. So like the Marauder set, we've got four sort of medium-sized packets of bricks, and the instructions and the stickers that go with the set. So let's take a quick look at the minifigs that we've got. On the left we've got our standard Mando, well the Beskar Mando with a black head. And on the right we've got the new exclusive Boba Fett for this one with his nice little face expression he's pulling there. On the back here you can see that we've got the nice matching colours with Boba Fett's helmet and his jetpack. So as you see on the side view, we've got the full printing down the side of the arm, and we've also got the printing on the legs and on the chest, and they go really well. They complement each other, being contrasting colours, and I really like the black sort of Under Armour he's wearing. And then moving over to the left, we've got Mando in his full Beskar armour, but this time we've got him with the Beskar spear as well, instead of the rifle that he normally carries. Now moving on to the Slave One itself, considering its size and it being the smallest one that they've produced, it actually looks really good. Really happy with pretty much everything on it. The display stand it comes with as well is excellent. It allows you to obviously keep it in the upright position without having to buy anything additional or making some makeshift thing to try and keep it stood up. Underneath you can see the translucent orange studs which replicate the thrusters on the bottom of the ship. It also comes with this little Technic piece that pops out, which you can use as a handle if you want to like swoosh it around and hold it in the in its flying position. If we lift up this little hatch here, you can see that we got storage for the carbonated bounties that Boba Fett's been collecting. This is just a sticker on the 1x2 brick. So closing this and rotating it over to its side, you can see that we've got the stud shooters at the top here. Also got the rotating wings on the side here. The cockpit which opens up, which is pretty cool. You can have Boba Fett sitting in the vertical or horizontal position in there. There's studs in there so you can attach him to whichever way you want to orientate him. So the cool thing about the little transporter that you get with it is it doubles up as a stand. So all you got to do is extend the ladder up, get the Slave One, and place the ladder just underneath your the green tile, and rest the bottom of the Slave One onto a few of the slope studs on there, and the weight of the ship itself will just keep it stationed in that correct position, and it is pretty stable as long as you don't start wobbling it around on an uneven surface. It should be fine. So for display purposes and that, it works perfectly well. A few other little features on it. At the bottom we've got some little rotating blasters here. You can move them any position you want, but you have to be a little bit careful because they can easily snap off, as you can see here. On the sides here, these are the stickers that we've got on. You don't have to put them on the set if you don't want to. I mean, they don't look terrible. I think they look quite nice on there, and you've got the two grey ones at the front there. So what's my thoughts on this set overall? It's a really nice set. Would I recommend other people getting it? Yes. If you don't have the UCS set or the 20th anniversary set, then this is definitely a good alternative to have. If you don't have, obviously, the money to purchase something like the UCS set. It's also like availability now because obviously it's discontinued, so getting hold of them is obviously going to cost you a lot. And it's also going to take up a lot of space. This set is roughly about 8 inches by 8 inches wide by about 8 inches high, so it doesn't take up a lot of space either. So you can have it on like your shelf, or you can have it somewhere where you might not necessarily be able to put a bigger model, and it doesn't lose any of its like uniqueness or the characteristics. I mean, for a smaller set, they've done a really good job actually getting the design right, and that by looking at it straight away you can tell that this is the Slave One. It doesn't look like anything else, and it does look like what it's supposed to be. It has the little carbonite storage holders. It has like the wings on the side. It's got stud shooters on the front. It even comes like I said, with the stand, that little transport thing. You can use it as a to display it, which is really nice. You get the really nice new Boba Fett design with a nice arm printing, and you get another Mando, Beskar Mando. But if you're having it all displayed on like a shelf or something like that, then yeah, it's definitely worth getting. I know these ones at the moment have been, especially on the Lego shop, I think they're, as of recording, they're back ordered for a while, so I don't know if this is going to be a set that's going to be hard to get hold of in like a few months' time or something, or if when they decide to retire it, if it's going to be something that's going to be hard to pick up again. So if you do want to get a Slave One, but you don't have the money for the more expensive ones, then you might as well grab this one, because you're not really losing out on much. You're getting a smaller, compact design. You're still getting like all the features with it, and like I said, it is back ordered now. So if you don't pick it up, relatively soon or whatever, or if you're deciding, should I get it, you might miss out on it. Especially if you want to try and leave it to see if it comes down cheap, like later on or whatever. But for 45 quid or $50, I don't think you can really go wrong with it. Well, that's it for this set. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you liked it, I'd appreciate a like. If you really, really liked it, I'd appreciate a subscribe. I'll hopefully be trying to get a few more sets out over the month. I've got 3 sets waiting to be built and reviewed. It just takes a while, especially like working and stuff. It takes a while to get it filmed and set up and everything like that, but hopefully I'll continue this once a week. Well, thanks for watching and goodbye.